Yeah, feel that bounce. We slide, we glide, let's ride. Step out the door and the block's in swing. Beat drops low when my mind takes wing. Sidewalk hot but my soul stay cool. Waves in the air like we swimming in the pool. Flip flop tap, snap back lean. Sipping that sun in the midday scene. Cruise through beats like I float downstream. Words spill slick like a daydream gleam. Break, slow it, ride that pocket. Pause, let it breathe, then lock it. Pick up, skip up, twist that groove. Ride with the rhythm, let the body move. Hands up high, feel the breeze. Slide to the left, drop to your knees. Bounce on the block, let the good times roll. Sidewalk kings with a pocket full of gold. Snap back low and the beats on scroll. Feel that heat from your head to your soul. Glide through the beat like a board on wheels. Catching that air like the vibe it heals. Stop, pivot, spin that line. Let the bass talk while I shift my spine. Roll with the tone when the bass line dips. Pull back words then stack like bricks. Speed up, slow up, ride that glitch. Rhythm's a river, just flip that switch. Jump in the stream, no need for a map. Bounce to the beat like a thunderclap. Hands up high, feel the breeze. Slide to the left, drop to your knees. Bounce on the block, let the good times roll. Sidewalk kings with a pocket full of gold. Snap back low and the beats on scroll. Feel that heat from your head to your soul.
We don't rush, we just slide. We don't push, we just ride.
Bounce on the block, let the good times roll. Sidewalk kings with a pocket full of gold. Snap back low when the beats on scroll. Feel that heat from your head to your soul. Yeah, keep it moving. Yeah, keep it smooth. Yeah. Bassline thick, snare pop quick. Step to the beat, don't trip, just stick. Stepped out fresh from a subway flick. Shoes tap tap on a brick road click. Skyline hum with a vinyl vibe. Grew my dreams on a storefront tribe. Snap back tilt, keep my laces loose. Grooving through corners where the echoes juice. Dust on my jeans, grin on my face. Each step planting a bigger bass.
Groove on the block, don't stop, don't stop. Swing with the soul when the beats pop, pop. Rise with the sun, ride with the rain. Move with the streets running through our veins. Groove on the block, don't stop, don't stop.
Sidewalk jump when my kicks tap in. Carry that funk where the bass begins. No map needed, the pulse got me. Turn every light pole to my marquee. Laugh with the kids, nod at the guards. Wrote half my rhymes on Metro cards. Let them boast, let them race for screens. I'm busy looping these backstreet dreams.
Groove on the block, don't stop, don't stop. Swing with the soul when the beats pop, pop. Rise with the sun, ride with the rain. Move with the streets running through our veins. Groove on the block, don't stop, don't stop.
Flick my wrist, set sparks in the lane. Shuffle my verse with a downtown chain. Beatbox bounce in a lunchtime jam. Snap like fingers in a quick slap slam. Move through the crosswalk, rhyme and stride. Words hitch rides on the subway tide. From boom of the beat to the break of the day, I dance these streets in a classic sway.
Groove on the block, don't stop, don't stop. Swing with the soul when the beats pop, pop. Rise with the sun, ride with the rain. Move with the streets running through our veins. Groove on the block, don't stop, don't stop. Yeah, we groove, we move, we own this block.
Block to block, breath to breathe. Rhymes the rhythm that beats the rest. Bounce it back, never look down. We groove, we move, we own this town. too. Let's get it.
Raw and real. Step in the cypher with the crisp, clean stance. Feet hit the beat like a tightrope dance. Slide through bars like a blade through chance. No gimmicks, no tricks, just raw advance. Snap to the snare, let the bass line ride. Syllables shift like the ocean tide. Flip on the rhythm, my words collide. Break that tempo, swing that pride. Speed up slow, then cut and dash. Words spill slick like a cash flash. Flex on the beat, never crash or clash. Whole style glow like a camera flash.
Mic check, soul flex, bounce that sound. Keep it moving, never slow it down.
Mic check mode, straight to the bone. No love songs, no teardrop tone. Straight spit fire through the microphone. One pure shot from the real zone. Break beat snap like a rubber band snap. Pulse in the verse like a street map trap. Lean in the pocket, pull out and slap. Every bar tight like a heavyweight rap. Words don't beg, they bang and land. Step to the rhythm like the back of my hand. Time ticks slow when I command. Slide through the air like a desert sand. Stop, spin, pick up the spin. Tap that groove like a violin pin. Drip that flow, let the freestyle win. Built from the dust, spread to begin.
Mic check, soul flex, bounce that sound. Keep it moving, never slow it down.
Mic check mode, straight to the bone. No love songs, no teardrop tone. Straight spit fire through the microphone. One pure shot from the real zone.
Yeah, hold it steady. Straight bars, no filler. Mic check mode, straight to the bone. No love songs, no teardrop tone. Straight spit fire through the microphone. One pure shot from the real zone. Mic check, stay live. Move real, rhyme wise. You unreal. Peel back the static. Snakes in the gravel, fake in the chapel. Pages unravel where the angels battle. Skate on a shadow, blade through a rattle. Break through the shallow, stake in the cattle. Sparks on the curb when the words get bled. Talk in reverse when the nerves get fed. Chalk on the nerves where the worst gets said. Mark every verse where the thirst ain't dead. Snap in the cold with a cracked out breath. Clap back, fold with a half-ounce death. Stashed in the mold where the past don't rest. Flashed on a road where the gaslight sets.
I live in fractured lines, built from broken signs. No mercy, no rewind, just run with fractured lines.
Tattered in threads that the heavens dropped. Pattern regrets that the sevens cropped. Static in steps where the devils shop. Laughter infects every level top. Dagger in tongues with the baited grip. Swagger undone by the faded slip. Shatter the drum with the faded trip. Scatter the crumbs for the jaded ship. Pavement screams in a nameless code. Engraved in dreams that the aimless sowed. Fade with a theme where the pain gets owed. Brave with a seam that the brain explodes.
I live in fractured lines, built from broken signs. No mercy, no rewind, just run with fractured lines.
No crown for the cracks. No maps for collapse. No calm after facts. We run with fractured tracks. Drag my fate through the rust and spit. Snag my hate on the busted wit. Flag my state in the dusted pit. Tag my faith where the trusted quit. Scars don't fade in a whispered sin. Cars don't trade where the scripts begin. Bars get made from the lisp within. Stars cascade where the fist's been thin. Run through thorns with a grin on tilt. Sun through storms where the sins get built. Gun through forms where the skin gets spilt. One through norms where the twin beds wilt.
Let's ride, ride. Feel that spark.
Kick it loose, feel that blast. Snap that beat when the engines clash. Slide to the curb, let the daylight bend. Burn through the dark where the stars descend. Laugh wide, pull that street to grin. Twist, fast, shake the smoke you spin. Glide back slow, let the pavement fly. Flash those kicks under neon sky.
Ride the light, break the night. Spin the world in a blaze of light. No crash, no chain. Just roll, just ride, ride the light.
Pop that lock where the tailwind calls. Skate that vibe when the skyline falls. Whip that turn where the echoes twist. drift that lane with the midnight fist. Blow in the heat, snap in the roar, hustle on beats, crack the floor, flip through sparks when the bass lines bite, rush those dreams till the wheels ignite.
Ride the light, break the night, spin the world in a blaze of light. No crash, no chain, just roll, just ride, ride the light.
Snap to the bass, slide it, crack that chase, bounce it, light that blaze, spin it, break that space, grit that laugh on a chrome edge drift, slick that curve with the sky high lift, shake that dust till the new day shone, twist that rust till the gears are blown, hit that gleam when the corners break, rush that steam with the moves you make, dance that line through the flash and spite, roll that shine, ride the light.
Ride the light, break the night, spin the world in a blaze of light. No crash, no chain, just roll, just ride, ride the light. Just ride it, ride the light.
Yo, turn my mic up. Yeah, we back. Brick walls, boom bap calls. Started on the block with a notebook dream, beneath the brick walls where the street lights gleam. Ink on my hands, mind sharp like a beam. Every line designed to rip through the seams. Skyscraper visions, concrete ambition. Rhymes hit harder than a heavyweight's mission. Stepping through the fire with precision. East Coast blood, pure definition. Hands up, hands high, feel the beat drop. East Coast riding, never gonna stop. From the curbs to the rooftops, making it pop. Brick walls and beats, this is all we got. Pages flip fast, new chapters ignite. Corner store tales under neon light. Pressure made diamonds, we built for the fight. Hands bruised up from the dreams we write. B-boys spinning on the asphalt stage. MCs spitting like they breaking out a cage. Golden age heartbeats setting the pace. Boom bap warriors marking the place. Brick walls, beats roll. Street calls, we want more. Brick walls, beats roll. Hardcore. Third round heavy, no breath, still swinging. Words cut deep, every syllable stinging. Pulse of the city and the flows I'm bringing. Legacies alive and the bell still ringing. Fast lane living where the stories get written. Every verse sacred like the prayers we're spitting. Uptown bounce with the low down gritting. Brick by brick, we the kings that's risen. Hands up, hands high, feel the beat drop. East Coast riding, never gonna stop. From the curbs to the rooftops, making it pop. Brick walls and beats, this is all we got. Brick walls and beats, legacy never sleeps. Brick walls, heavy hearts, heavy streets. Yeah. One time for your mind. Concrete dreams never die. I paint my story on a sidewalk canvas. City lights flicker, broken dreams where my hand is. Grew with the struggle, every hustle was planned. Brick by brick, built a throne in the madness. Street symphonies echo through the alleys. Word is my weapon, truth is my rally. Raised on Nas and the wisdom of valleys. Flow so heavy, make the fake ones scatter.
Concrete dreams in the midnight hour. Voices in the wind still speak with power. From the cracks in the street to the top of the tower, we rise, we fight, we bloom like a flower.
Another page turned, another beat bang. Another soul burned from the weight of the chains. Kept the faith strong even when it rained. Mic in my palm like the fire in my veins. Tales of the block where the lost ones wander. Prayers in the night for a life that's stronger. Lines cut deep like a cold steel saunter. Every rhyme a step in this endless conquer.
Concrete dreams in the midnight hour. Voices in the wind still speak with power. From the cracks in the street to the top of the tower, we rise, we fight, we bloom like a flower.
Third verse still sharp like a switchblade. Every bar earned through the dues that I paid. Spirit unbent by the games that they played. March to my drum unafraid and unswayed. Legends breathe life in these dusty beats. Golden era echoes in the heart of the streets. We the torchbearers keep carrying the heat. Concrete dreams under concrete sheets. Concrete dreams, concrete dreams. Never fade, never sleep, never sleep. Concrete dreams, concrete dreams. Never fade, never sleep, never sleep, never sleep. Concrete dreams, concrete dreams. We kings of these streets.
Scrape the dust off your voice. Broken payphones, mutter secrets to the night breeze. Subway, go scribble oaths on rusted marquee seas. Scar stained sneakers, scribble maps in the grime. Hunger stitched tight in the spine of each rhyme. Eyes flick like razor wine slicing across the station. Currency of trust spent on silent resignation. Bottle fed regrets tumble through alley veins. Plastering laughter over yesterday's stains. Oh, fade with me into the cracks. Yeah, where the light don't bring us back. Ashes between the lines we draw. Burn it slow, break the law. Bent street lamps drip weary neon confessions. Vulture swing slow over vacant intersections. Wristwatches rust in puddles of forgotten prayers. Slick shoes dance over bleeding crosswalk layers. Midnight bargain sealed under moth-bitten jackets. Laughter knits wounds stitched into back alley brackets. Mirrors cough dust where dreams used to hover. Scratching tickets to nowhere under dirty covers. Oh, fade with me into the cracks. Yeah, where the light don't bring us back. Ashes between the lines we draw. Burn it slow, break the law. Bent pages flutter from doorways to gutters. Names etched in steel swallowed by mutters. Faded credentials burned in the breeze. We trade our worth for a second of peace.
Yeah, straight from the pavement.
Hard life, real rhymes. Midnight grind under streetlight shine. Broken dreams whisper while the sirens whine. Graffiti on the wall, city scars align. Stories of the fallen etched in every line. Steel in my step, cold breath in my lungs. Eyes on the prize where the lost ones hung. Echoes of the hustle in the words I've slung. Concrete confessions from a soul unsung.
Night's got a voice and it calls my name. Hard knocks living, but I play that game. Concrete pulse in my heartbeat flow. March through the struggle where the cold winds blow. No silver spoon, just the grit I know. West side grind in the underworld glow.
Rusty chains clatter in the alleyway fight. Broken bottles glisten in the neon light. Survival ain't a choice when the rent ain't right. Every step's a battle in the dead of night. Chipped tea smiles from the ones who stay. Counting every second till the break of day. Knuckles to the pavement when there's dues to pay. Born of the struggle, motive from the gray.
Night's got a voice and it calls my name. Hard knocks living, but I play that game. Concrete pulse in my heartbeat flow. March through the struggle where the cold winds blow. No silver spoon, just the grit I know. West side grind in the underworld glow. Loose winds humming, crack beats glowing. Step right, wide with a low tide. Show me. Chip paint on a fast fading sign. One step, two step. Crooked cap spin stories in line. No roll call needed, just the wind's approval. Scribbled dreams where the street stays brutal. Wide cuff jeans drag echoes by. Half done verses slipped under the sky. Catch the west slide on a burnt orange frame. Move slow, talk slow, still carve the name. No rush in the hush of a two-light street. Just bass, thick breath and sun-warm feet. Wear it light and low, ride it slow. Carve it deep where the lost winds blow. No need for gold, no need for fame. Just a low-tide anthem in the blocks secondhand pants. Faded corners where the day unwinds, and the hustlers hum half-bent rhymes. Bottle cap clanks, shortwave scars, still stretch verses where the fog guards. Cars didn't flash, didn't flow, stayed ground-fed. Letting my weight where the roof beams bled. Fast flick hands through a crosswalk beat. Tongue tastes dust, but my lines stay sweet. Through cracks, hold through storms, laden beats that the streets have worn. Roll that rhythm till the wheels grow thin. Low tide anthem, we sink, we swim. Thrift store tongue, sidewalk creep. Drop 6 bars in the time you bleed. Sharp cut, never mapped it, just felt that bend. Kicked up silence where the wire pulls in. Smoke stitch dreams in a wraparound flex. Still pin slow fights on a welfare check. Talk clean grit, breathe dust thick dreams. Built where the sunset stitches its seams. Move in the hum of a neon sign. Carve each mile till the buzz runs dry. Ride it low, ride it slow. Carve it deep where the lost winds blow. No need for gold, no need for fame. Just a low tide anthem in the block zone. Hey, low tide anthem. Yeah, low tide anthem. Lights dim, slowly. Wheels hum past the last unseen.
Yeah, ride it, slide it, flow day. Step on the scene, feet shift, beat weave. Words slip quick like a silk sleeve. Slow, let it ride, then pick up, breathe. Skate through the drums like a midsummer breeze. Hold, flip, double time, twist that lane. Pause, drop, let the bass explain. Snap back, rhyme with a loose restraint. Catch that break, let the words rain. Tap, tap, light, then a stomp and swing. Glide through syllables like a bird in spring. Skip on the hi-hat, ride that ring. Bend the time, let the rhythm sing. Catch the pocket, flex the space. Slide and slow, then pick up pace. Ride the rhythm, don't fight that wave. Move with the beat, let the flow misbehave. Push, pull, stop, and brave. Roll like thunder when the streets crave. Twist with the bass, bounce on the snap. Words get lazy, then jump and clap. Quick on the low, then slow on the rap. Slide through the cracks like a wire tap. Snap, pause, double tap, lean. Walk that line where the beats convene. Hold that breath, then burst the scene. Ripple that flow like a drum machine. Stumble, stagger, quick pivot, land. Break the beat with the palm of my hand. Stretch that rhyme like a rubber band. Fold, unfold, that's a master plan. Catch the pocket, flex the space. Slide and slow, then pick up pace. Ride the rhythm, don't fight that wave. Move with the beat, let the flow misbehave. Push, pull, stop, and brave. Roll like thunder when the streets crave.
We paint with broken light.
Gutters gargle names we left in broken locks. Chalk dust spinning from cathedral blocks. Worn coat pockets spitting copper dreams. Trading last breaths in the ruptured seams. Quick step prayers knock teeth off rails. Laughter jumps fences, snapping crooked nails. Skipping on syllables, flipping over tides. Muggy air clogs every word that rides. Shivering the traffic where the noise tastes bitter. Lines slice fast and stagger then slither. Backspin verses, stumble over size. Bent jaw bargains traded under dead skies. Snap wide tongue slip past the trap doors. Breath pressed thin through splintered floorboards.
Ooh. No gold chain crown, just concrete roots holding me down. I roll slow where the palm trees lean, bass low humming like a half-lost dream. Corner store breeze, cracked asphalt streams, where stories ain't posted, just drift and gleam. Didn't flash bright, I learned to stay. Each block a verse I ain't need to say. Let them race fast for a fire that folds. I build slow heat in the sunset gold. We ride low, we dream wide, hands to the sky, but the roots don't slide. Ain't about speed, ain't about fame. We ride low, holding high ground same. No cosign needed, no blueprint fame. Each rhyme paved like a side street name. I walk where the beats stay tucked in dust, where the daylight fades but the soul still trusts. No hype in my stride, no noise to chase, just a pen and a pace in this cracked up place. Still looping back to the dusk I claim, still writing tracks you can't fake or frame. We ride low, we dream wide, hands to the sky, but the roots don't slide. Ain't about speed, ain't about fame. We ride low, holding high ground same. Low ride, slow glide, truth in the fade. Dream stitched deep in the West Coast shade. Last verse for the ones who stayed unseen, not loud, just stitched into the scene.
Dust in the veins, glow on the skin. Sliding past storefronts, breathing cinnamon and static. I slice the sunlight like cinematic magic. Sidewalks hum under sneakers split with gold threads, chasing silhouettes draped in violent sunsets. Mind wired to hidden wires underneath the buzz. Dreams dribble down lampposts covered in desert fuzz. Smirking at luck, playing cards on a splintered rooftop. Grains of time slipping quick through the cracked blacktop.
Yeah, float with me beyond the flame. Shake off your yesterday name. Golden mirage in the rearview frame. Burn it down, build your fame.
Neon bruises glow on the back of my hands. Maps stitched in the scars, tracing ghostland plans. Bottle cap moon spinning crooked lullabies. Wink at the broken halos dripping from the sky. Rust sweet laughter bouncing off melting chrome. Clocks twist backwards when you call this home. Stepping over dreams folded into matchbook prayers. Trading midnight glances with empty stares.
Yeah, flow with me beyond the flame. Shake off your yesterday name. Golden mirage in the rearview frame. Burn it down, build your fame.
Leather skin promises curling in the sun. Broken jukebox wishes heavy on the run. Pocket full of yes, fist full of maybe. Sun-drenched sadness dressed up to save me.
Thoughts dream so, dust road dream. Hands on fire chasing steam.
Sliding between the sides of abandoned stations. Kissing the dawn through cracked migrations. Gold teeth grinning from the gutters below. Venomous lullabies creep real slow. Nailed to the skyline we stitch new fables. Tossing yesterday's crowns off broken tables. Wolves in the wire laugh soft through the static. Spinning street sermons in technicolor magic.
Yeah, flow with me beyond the flame. Shake off your yesterday name. Golden mirage in the rearview frame. Burn it down, build your fame. Mirage on the run. Heart spun undone.
Let's go. Let's ride.
Cruising through the city, neon lights ignite my vision. Heartbeat beating steady like a clock in repetition. No intermission, mind on a mission. Every bar that I spit like a loaded ammunition. Taking shots at my dreams, ain't no fear in collision. Life's a gamble, so I double down intuition. Feeling cold steel, grinding no permission. Stacking every loss into a bold new ambition. Pressure cooking diamonds in the heat of my decision. Haters talk noise, but I mute their transmission. Keep moving forward, smooth with precision. Every scar on my soul is a badge of my religion. Yeah, I'm climbing, no division. King of my fate, no submission.
Flying high, breaking the sky. We don't fall, we just rise. Through the pain, through the cries. We're alive, we're alive. Hold me close through the night. Light it up, burn so bright. In this fight, we survive. We're alive, we're alive.
Every lane that I ride, every wrong that I right, putting scars on my pride, but I still ignite. Dancing with demons in the depth of the night, turning every shadow into lyrical might. I fight, breathe, bleed, see dreams in my plight. From nothing to something, it's a furious flight. Hands on the wheel with the city in sight, pushing every limit till the break of the light. My soul don't shatter, it gather new height. Sipping moonlight, battling through my fright. Staying true to the hunger inside. Destiny's mine, I decide.
Flying high, breaking the sky. We don't fall, we just rise. Through the pain, through the cries. We're alive, we're alive. Hold me close through the night. Light it up, burn so bright. In this fight, we survive. We're alive, we're alive.
Dreams ain't dead if you breathe in the fire. Or hold me up higher, set me on fire. Pain ain't nothing but a part of the choir. Sing it louder, never tire.
Ink bleeds from my pen, it's the truth I deliver. Every wound makes me wiser, makes my spirit bigger. I won't shiver, won't quiver, stand tall like a pillar. Every villain in my path just fuels me to be quicker. Cold nights, hot fights in the mirror, I'm the victor. Drawing every nightmare into one big picture. Manifesting futures with a passionate scripture. Failure ain't a death, it's a newfound elixir. Marching on the edge where the dreams get thicker. On the razor's blade, but my steps get slicker. Born to survive, born to strive, born to rise. With the flames in my eyes, I redefine the skies. Flying high, breaking the sky. We don't fall, we just rise. Through the pain, through the cries. We're alive, we're alive. Hold me close through the night. Light it up, burn so bright. In this fight, we survive. We're alive.
Tires spin, sugar on a golden track. Snap that beat, no looking back. Chrome wheels grip the slipping dawn. Tangerine sneakers, blink and I'm gone. Flip that coin, watch the skyline bend. Slide that grin, let the rush begin. Sidewalk spit in zigzag sparks. Smoking quick jokes through alleyway arcs. Thumbs up flash at the crosswalk race. Snap back tilt on a jet set pace. Crack that code in a bubble wrap spin. Burn rubber grins from a soda can tin. Clockwise hustle, slipstream beat. Bouncing, break on a licorice street.
High top hum on candy flame. Skyline pops with no restraint. Backflip rhymes on jelly bean veins.
Fast lane flavors, stake your claim.
Fast lane flavor, sugar sweet rise. Jump that rhythm, melt those skies. Candy coated freewheel flight. Chase that spark into the night.
Crack drips in a root beer slide. Vinyl thump under sunbeam tide. Clap track laughter in a sugarcane drift. Graffiti breeze gives my soul a lift. Gumball rockets in a 6-lane swoop. Flip through time in a hula hoop loop. Switchblade beams on the overpass crack. Spray paint dreams in a cotton candy track.
Buckle that flow in a jump kick wave. Catch that blaze through the city crave. Slide that deal on a peppermint haze.
Wired to the thrill of the slow fast phase.
Heartbeat sprint through sherbet rains. No slow spins, no broken chains. Gold rush gleam on freeway veins.
Fast lane flavors,
Ride untamed. Fast lane flavor, sugar sweet ride. Jump that rhythm, melt those skies. Candy coated freewheel flight. Chase that spark into the night. Snap that thread on rollerblade dreams. Twist that spark on syrup streams. Smirk through miles of bubblegum gleam. Chase the dusk in a hopscotch scheme.
outer blue breath in a a checkers game. Spin those streets in a caramel flame. Quick draw jokes on neon chains. Skate that beat through lemon stained lanes. Jackknife sneakers, scrape the hum. Blow that bass like bubble gum. Double Dutch rhymes in a backflip spin. Dart that groove, snap that grin. Skylight jukes in a marshmallow roll. Tilt that town on a cinnamon pole. Salt crack beats in a lava pop ride. Burn that sky, no need to hide. Liquid lights in a jumpstart lane. Dash that spark through soda rain. Grip that thrill in a freeway game. Fast lane flavors, stake your claim. Fast lane flavors, sugar sweet ride. Jump that rhythm, melt those skies. Candy coated free will flight. Chase that spark into the night. Fast lane, melt the skies.
Yeah. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Real ones in the booth, let's go. Born with the hunger, raised by the street light. Cold steel dreams under heavy city night. No fairy tales, no gold on the other side. Only bars I spit built to survive. Grinding my soul on the block where the cold blows. Ink bleeds realer than the scars that the world shows. Battle scars fresh, I lace up my 10 toes. King with a crown made of blood, sweat, pace. We kings of the mic, ain't no fake in the light. Run the game all night, set the booth on fire. Real words, real life, every rhyme's a fight. Raise your hands high, we the kings tonight. Sharp like a dagger, my flow is a weapon. Slice through the silence, no second guessing. Straight from the gutter where the dreams get tested. Every bar heavy like a loaded Smith & Wesson. No gimmicks, no gimmicks, pure hardcore. Battle for the throne, leave them dead on the floor. Words cut deeper than a double-edged sword. Respect earned, not bought, that's the law of the war. We kings of the mic, ain't no fake in the light. Run the game all night, set the booth on fire. Real words, real life, every rhyme's a fight. Raise your hands high, we the kings tonight.
Break it down, break it down, break it down, break it down.
Run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back. My kings, my kings, my kings. Can you mic, can you mic, can you mic? We kings of the mic, ain't no fake in the light. Run the game all night, set the booth on fire. Real words, real life, every rhyme's a fight. Raise your hands high, we the kings tonight. Yeah, stay real, stay royal. My kings, we a bird. Wheelers. Sun dips slow on a back block lane. Shoes untied but the pulse stays sane. Smooth talk scribbled on a brown bag fold. Walk past shops where the sunset sold. No maps needed, I know the spill. Skip loose beats where the windows chill. Old bike wheels squeak gospel tunes. Neon bends lazy under low slung moons. Steps so easy, the day don't mind. Catch loose words in the power line.
Word, drift with the lights, roll with the breeze. Low steps humming through west side trees. No need to shout, no need to please. Just moving like the sidewalk, breathe, blur.
Barbershop laughs blend with crosswalk beeps. Corner dogs bark where the side street sleeps. Toss a nod to the kid with the corner dream, who scribbles his name on a backlit stream. No suits, no scripts, no sellout shoes. Just denim words in a late night cruise. Built my drift where the skyline leans. Kept my breath stitched in vending machine scenes.
Word, drift with the lights, roll with the breeze. Low steps humming through west side trees. No need to shout, no need to please. Just moving like the sidewalk, breathe, blur.
Crumpled receipts sing the week's old plans. I ride beats softer than the shoreline sands. No deadlines, just sideline rhymes. Spun my clock on unwinded times. Newport's light and a last call hum. Trash can drums where the long lines strum. Let the beat sag, let the pace fall slow. Still tapped in, still good to go.
Word, drift with the lights, roll with the breeze. Low steps humming through west side trees. No need to shout, no need to please. Just moving like the sidewalk breeze.
Blur moving like the sidewalk breeze.
wheels spin low. Night hums slow. Stay easy. Stay home.
Snap back, bounce where the boardwalk leans. Steps kick dust in the midday beams. Palm trees smirk when the low ride slip. Catch a side-eye grin from a sun-bleached whip. Bodega bells sing loose on the swing. Two-finger wave and a sidewalk king. Skate wheels sparking off a lunch break laugh. Still cut my teeth on a concrete grass. No mask, no script, just the curbside lore. Fresh lace kicks, but the heart stays roar. Push past smog where the back streets grin. Built my buzz where the light runs thin. Now slide that beat where the wheels don't slow. Paint that dream where the west winds blow. Shake that dust, break that mold. Second wind shuffle, young but old. Snap tap steps through a crosswalk blur. Midday haze where the car horns purr. Break. Gotta talk thick but the jokes run clean. Laid my luck where the bus fumes lean. Truck gospel and a backpack fade. Stacked my breath on the moves I made. Hustle in the cracks, gold in the grit. Built small wins that the proud ones quit. Sunlight shoes on the edge of a rhyme. Still flip beats while they chase the time. We'll roll that glow till the wheels unwind. Drop that verse till the lost ones find. Shake that dust, break that mold. Second wind shuffle, stories retold, yeah. Print for the pace I hold. Just midday loops and a breath half bold. Quick talk swing through a rusted fence. Still spit facts that the flash won't sense. Bank my hopes on a two-turn lane. Stack slow bars through a quarter-mile rain. No maps, no signs, just the hum of the low. Second wind thick where the lost ones go. Last foot tap on a sun-peeled block. Still keep score where the old heads rock. Nurse slide that beat where the wheels don't slow. Paint that dream where the west winds blow. Shake that dust, break that mold. Second wind shuffle, young but old, yeah. Yeah, low sun, long streets. Another verse ride under worn out beats. Skid marks curve where the story slipped past. Old tires hum through the shimmering blast. Faded murals blink through a sunburned mist. Every cracked billboard still clenching a fist. Slide through blocks where the dumb won't stick. Crooked curbs, lean dreams, slow bass kit. No billboard stalk, just the engines hum. No flash, just the dust where the roofs come from. Wrote my lane in the tire line sway. 1 foot in dust, 1 rhyme in the gray.
Low sun, long run, breathing slow through a city spun. No road rush, no neon game, just steps in a beat they can't name.
Boulevard sag with the way to grind. Every gas station hums, old baseline. Loose kicks drag on the heat wave tar. Junkyard birds sing where the lost things are. Bottle cap crowns in the alley dust. We sip slow from the echoes we trust. Mid-block prayers stitched into bricks. Sliding past corners the time forgets. Low frames roll through the hush and smoke. Tagging breath on the beats to choke.
Low sun, long run, breathing slow through a city spun. No gold rush, no neon game, just steps in a beat they can't name.
Sun-peeled paint curls up from the walls. Vacant benches murmur after the calls. I ain't here for the race, just the ground. Every footfall heavier, closer to sound. We don't flicker, we ride dust slow. Where palm leaves clap and the low lights glow. No billboard dreams, just shoelace claims. Where a half-lost tune hums louder than fame.
Low sun, long run, breathing slow through a city spun. No gold rush, no neon game, just steps in a beat they can't name. Just steps in a beat they can't name. Still riding slow, still humming low, still home.
Yeah, scribble streets, Footsteps tap in the gold dust mist. City hum low with a baseline twist. No blueprint path, just chalk and creed. Where I thread thick rhymes through broken speed. Sidewalk pulse in my head, phone thread. Brick stack dreams in my underground bed. Move with the hush, let the snare align. Built my name through unpaid time. Didn't flick fame, didn't chase no flex. Just carved these bars in the creases of decks. Low ride mindset, beat down soul. Still west when the cold winds roll.
Scribble my way through a sun-faded block. Every line breathes, every crack talk. No fame, no flash, just the ground I kiss. Writing my truth in this sidewalk manuscript. Steps on tempo, breath on low. Loop my fears through a tape deck flow. Where they rush trends, I stack years. Every slow verse outlast, quick cheers. Spray can sermons and alleyway lore. I plant my roots while the fresh fade soar. Gold hue sunset stains my sleeves, but my ink stayed dark, my oath still breathes. Didn't thread beats for the front page light. I tuned my weight for the backstreet fight. Still west, still warm, still carved my cut in a sidewalk song that refused to shut. Scribble my way through a sun-faded block. Every line breathes, every crack talks. No fame, no flash, just the ground I kiss. Writing my truth in this sidewalk manuscript. Scripts in the gravel, beats in the mist. Ink where the dawn and the sidewalk kissed. I ain't framed, I ain't staged, just drift. Built slow, built thick, this manuscript.
No handout hype, no shortcut name. Just a backpack faith in a curbside flame. Still looping my hope in a 4-4 box. Still tapping verses on worn out blocks. Catch my breath where the stoplight purrs. Catch my soul where the echo blurs. Ain't no path drawn up in neon lines. Just dusty chords and concrete signs. So I walk, I write, I lift, I lean. Tight bars stitched in a sidewalk dream. Still right, still mine, still slow to shout. Manuscript life where the truth walks out.
More scribble my way through a sun-faded block. Every line breathes, every crack talks. No fame, no flash, just the ground I kiss. Writing my truth in the sidewalk manuscript.
Still scribbling.